Platinum Motors is a vehicle dealership mainly known for supplying one of Japan's largest automobile manufacturers, Honda. Recently, they have expanded to expose Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean to SsangYong Motors, the fourth largest South Korean-based automobile manufacturer. Apart from the dealership, its other operations include a fully equipped automotive center which handles a variation of vehicular service needs regardless of whether the vehicle carries the Honda name. Two of the key members of Platinum Motors are Mr. Peter Harris and Mark Hamilton. Mr. Peter Harris is the executive chairman of NH Motors, which trade under Platinum Motors. In May 2014, NH Motors Inc. acquired the dealership from MG Tucker and Company Limited and officially assumed ownership for the Honda brand in the Barbadian market. Mr. Mark Hamilton is the general manager at Platinum Motors, whose duties involve overseeing all of the daily operations within the organization while ensuring that the creation and implementation of various strategies are designed to assist Platinum Motors with growing into a large dealership that endorses many exclusive brands and occupies a majority of the Barbadian market share. Before Platinum Motors, MG Tucker was a family-owned company founded by Milton Tucker. It was a sole dealership for the Honda brand franchise for over 20 years in the Barbadian market. Although MG Tucker had a good product, they conducted business in an extremely unreliable manner, which harmed the Honda's overall image in the eyes of the consumers. This not ideal representation resulted in dissatisfaction among consumers and hence deterred them from considering Honda for any future purchases and relations. It is understandable that the unsatisfactory management by the Tucker family caused the Honda image to dwindle rather than improve due to the overpricing and unsatisfactory service reported by many stakeholders. Platinum Motors' vision is to re-establish the Honda brand in the local market and to make Honda relevant in a consumer's buying decision. Platinum Motors also seek to enhance the brand with an adequate level of part, service, and collision support at competitive pricing and to maintain excellent customer service. While Platinum Motors is currently consistent with pursuing their mission, their vision is to maintain excellent representation of the brand, increase shareholder value, and to maintain a healthy environment that the company and staff can thrive in. Why is Platinum Motors considering SsangYong? Because Platinum Motors wants to fulfill their goal of expanding throughout the island and having majority of shares in the market. In order to achieve this, they must incorporate another brand such as SsangYong to cover other important segments in the Barbadian market, thus assisting Platinum Motors in capitalizing on the market effectively.
My name is Chantal Decoto and I'll be tackling the innovative features of this product. This car has many innovative aspects, such as the tire pressure monitoring system, which tells the driver the pressure in each tire. The automatic gearbox has 3 modes: power mode, winter mode, and eco mode. Although this is a compact crossover, it can comfortably seat a 6-foot driver and another adult with similar height in the back seat. There's plenty of leg and headroom, and with no central lump in the floor, the person in the middle won't feel cramped and uncomfortable. The car also has ventilated front seats and a rear camera with a sensor. The idle stop and go system. This minimizes needless ticking while the vehicle is at a standstill, therefore improving fuel economy in stop and go city driving. As said by the company, the trunk is able to hold up to 3 golf bags. When our marketing group tested the Tivoli firsthand, it easily held 4 backpacks, hockey equipment, and other miscellaneous things. This proves that the Tivoli is perfect for students on the go. The trunk has a false floor that can be folded and stored inside the car, while the folded rear seats go completely flat. This is great as it gives the driver more options and storage space. Now, another feature that may be surprising about the Tivoli is that it's able to tow. The diesel model has a 1.5-ton maximum towing capacity and remains the same whether you choose a 2 or 4-door wheel drive, which is very impressive, while the petrol version has a 1,000 kilogram limit. These were the innovative aspects found in the Tivoli.
Hi, my name is Shania Gittins and I will be discussing how the SsangYong Tivoli will drive the success of Platinum Motors. With the introduction of this new brand, SsangYong, Platinum Motors will be extending their product line in terms of the crossovers that they offer. As said previously, only the Honda HR-V was available in this type of vehicle. This allows Platinum Motors to diversify and infiltrate new sections of the existing market, as they will be able to cater to additional needs or preferences of consumers, which the Honda HR-V might not have met. This is also because the Tivoli is more of a family-friendly vehicle, making it an exceptional value for the price. According to new vehicle statistics from SsangYong Corporation Market Review, the crossover significantly dominated the local market in terms of the type and volume of units sold in 2014 and 2015. This would indicate an increase in demand for this type of vehicle, which by extension would result in a major increase in profitability. With this new, refreshed model of crossover recently being introduced to the Barbadian market, it pushed Platinum Motors into direct competition with Simpson Motors, which supplies the Suzuki Grand Vitara, the Hyundai Creta, and Nissan Juke from Courtesy Garage, and the Honda HR-V, which is also offered at Platinum Motors. With this in mind, due to the densely populated crossover model market, Platinum Motors attached an incentive which none of the other competitors have prioritized to advertise. This is the offer of 3 years of free after-sales services at their fully equipped automotive center.
Hi, my name is Roderick and I'll be defining the 3 marketing theories. Market segmentation. Market segmentation is the process of dividing a market of potential customers into groups or segments based on different characteristics. The segments created are composed of consumers who will respond similarly to marketing strategies and who share traits such as similar interests, needs, or locations. Segmenting is divided into groups and subgroups to some sets or bases. These bases range from age, gender, to psychographic factors like attitude, interests, values, etc. The most common bases for segmenting markets are as follows. 1. Geographic segmentation. 2. Demographic segmentation. 3. Psychographic segmentation. And 4. Behavioral segmentation. Geographic segmentation deals with the geographic location, or in the simplest method, segmenting the market. Geographic location is one of the simplest methods of segmenting the market. For example, lifestyle of products sell very well in metro cities and lifestyle of people living in rural cities. Demographic segmentation varies such as age, occupation, education, sex, and income are commonly used for segmenting markets. Physiographic segmentation, this is where consumers are... Psychographic segmentation, this is where consumers are classified into marketing segments based on their psychological makeup, that is, personality, attitude, and lifestyle. Behavioristic segmentation, where consumers are classified into market segments, not the basis of their knowledge, attitude, and use of actual products or product attributes. 2. Market environment or business environment refers to the factors and forces that affect a business ability to build and maintain successful customer relationship. Micro or internal environment, this can be defined as small forces within the company. This can be defined as small forces within the company that affects its ability to serve its customers. Micro or internal environment focuses more on the issues that affects the organization or product internally, such as its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. While the macro or external environment mainly focuses on the external factors that influences the operations of the business, that is political, social, technological, or as we call it, pest. Hence, when considering putting forward a marketing plan, one has to consider both internal and external marketing environments in order to determine opportunities and threats which have a significant impact on the business. 3. Internet marketing or online marketing refers to the advertising and marketing efforts that uses the web and email to drive direct sales via electronic commerce. This form of marketing is linked to direct marketing because it advertises, in which a marketer seeks to gain responses directly from a consumer. Online marketing has various domains, such as search engine optimization marketing, or SEO, online brand marketing, inbound marketing, social media marketing, and outbound marketing.
Hi, my name is Danielle Dakota, and I will be covering the marketing environment and online marketing. So in terms of the political environment, they had two main changes overall. So the first change was the change of government from the DLP to the BLP, which happened in May of 2018. So with the recent economic downturn, it resulted in Barbados having cycles of low growth, increasing fiscal deficits and debts, along with dwindling monetary reserves. So hence the BLP had to develop a suitable program to address these issues, and what they called it was BERT. So BERT stands for Barbados Economic Recovery and Transform Program, which has been reviewed, approved, and backed by the International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, and this is bound to start by the first quarter of 2019. So this plan aims to restore the macroeconomic stability and put the economy back on a path of strong, sustainable, and inclusive, while safeguarding our financial sector. So it also recently received funding in October from the IMF and the Caribbean Development Bank. With respect to the economic environment, the repeal of the NSRL tax, which stands for the National Social Responsibility Levy, was repealed from July of this year. This impacted consumers' buying power and their spending patterns, as they could now redeem their disposable income for cheaper goods and services. With reference to the law of demand, which states that the lower the price level, the more quantity is demanded. So, hence, consumer spending habits could have increased during this period, as they were able to attain more goods and services at their current bracket or level of disposable income. Additionally, with the implementation of the BERT program, it will have a direct impact on a quota of the public service workers who will eventually be displaced due to job cuts. Keeping this in mind, they will face a transition period, as they will either be training for an alternative employment opportunity in a different sector or looking for a job that matches their current skill set. Hence, from this section of the economy, which represents households and individuals, their consumption levels will reduce due to a strain on their income levels. Regarding the social factor, people use various products and services as a means of self-expression, and purchase these goods and services which match their perception of themselves. People that would be interested in purchasing the Ssangyong Tivoli would be looking to ascertain a product that would enhance their social image. Now this could either be by setting them apart from the crowd, to reinforce the fact that they are a trendsetter and individualist, or to create the illusion that they are of a higher socio-economic status. The product would assist in this respect with its sleek and modern design, which has given the traditional crossover a refreshed and revived appearance. The technological environment. Platinum Motors has been keeping up to date with the emerging technological advancements in their industry with the introduction and implementation of the Ssangyong Tivoli into their product line. So this crossover SUV is ingrained with new technological and innovative features throughout its structure. In particular, the entertainment video display with a 7-inch screen and the HDMI port is revolutionary, as it has never been integrated into any brand name crossover to date. Moving on to the SWOT analysis, some of the strengths are that Platinum Motors would be able to offer more than just the Honda brand, as it would be recognized that their product line has expanded with the addition of the Ssangyong brand, which would enable them to cater to new markets. It also has the best in fuel economy in comparison to its existing competitors' crossovers, and lastly, it is a new luxury crossover model in terms of its sleek and modern design. Some weaknesses that were revealed are that Platinum Motors would now have to look for a dedicated space to incorporate the SsangYong brand into their showroom, as the existing showroom already has limited space. Another obstacle which they would encounter is that SsangYong is not an established brand within the Caribbean. Hence, it will take an extended amount of time for them to build the brand image and reputation in terms of its trustworthiness, dependability, and brand loyalty. In addition, the company would now have to invest for either their existing technicians or outsource for new technicians to be trained and become knowledgeable about the SsangYong brand in order for them to be able to provide their maintenance and servicing for this particular automobile brand. With respect to the time constraints of research and development or R&D, which Platinum Motors would have carried out in order to investigate what was missing in the existing market and what was needed in order for consumer demands to be met. This posed a significant delay to new products entering the Barbadian market, as the R&D process had to be conducted first. In terms of external factors, an opportunity that was identified was that Platinum Motors was able to establish a direct connection or link to the South Korean automobile manufacturer, which offers an entirely new automobile brand to the Caribbean. In terms of threats, the SsangYong brand might not be able to excel or take off within the market due to consumers' negative perceptions or responses to this brand and new product. Additionally, competitors also pose a massive threat as they have already released their new models of their crossover SUVs, such as the Suzuki Vitara from Simpson Motors, the Honda Creta and Nissan Juke from Courtesy Garage, and the Honda HR-V, which is also from Platinum Motors. Electronic or online marketing. Within Platinum Motors, electronic marketing is used through social media. The social media platforms the business has engaged in are Facebook, Instagram, and their own website. The integration of social media gives the business the opportunity to reach and interact with its target segments and potential consumers within a virtual scope or space. This provides consumers with a collection of relevant information about the company in terms of their history, contact information, products and services that they offer, and any frequently asked questions. Consumers can now have the chance to offer their feedback in terms of user ratings, suggestions, and to answer any other queries they may have. These social mediums allow business profiles to automatically overview the demographics of their followers in terms of location, age range, gender, etc. Other statistics such as the number of visits their profile has received and the activity relating to their sponsored advertisement posts. Platinum Motors' marketing website has the sole intention of engaging consumers with the range of vehicles they offer from Honda and the SsangYong brands. It also features the full-service automotive center, which details the multitude of services offered. The main law that they utilize on their website is that for full disclosure of the financial terms or financing, you have to provide your contact information and visit the physical dealership. After this contact information is collected, it would automatically be added to their customer database. This database would configure data about individuals and potential customers into comprehensive information that highlights specific details. This information, for instance, could be grouped by geographic, demographic, or even behavioral categories. As data is extracted, it produces a valuable insight into the various preferences and behaviors of the target segments or individuals. Hence, this allows businesses to refine their market offerings and communications to appeal and resonate with these consumers. For instance, if the target market is not responding well to the stated financial terms or requirements, they could collate the information from the database to revise and tailor these requirements in favor of these consumer preferences. Overall, this consumer database is an important tool which assists the business in establishing long-term customer relationships.
I am Rico Eiffel, and I'll be talking today about market segmentation. The geographic market analysis made Platinum Motors focus the attention from the big steal of an SUV of which the vehicle is large and awkward on the tiny roads of the Caribbean. Furthermore, in neighboring countries and states, the ideal vehicle is that of the crossover due to the neat and spacious interior of the car. Recent studies have shown that the crossovers are smashing the market geographically, that is, all across the world. In addition, this vehicle is ideal for the Caribbean as the interior is not for the extreme cold environments. This was found by the missing of heated seats with this version in this region. The demographic analysis. Adding SsangYong's Tivoli to the Platinum Motors lineup allows Platinum Motors to have a diverse demographic segmentation. The Tivoli is ideal for the family, moms, dads, or even a 16-year-old who can easily drive this crossover and feel comfortable behind the wheel. Moreover, the disposable income of the majority of the families in Barbados will be able to stretch even more due to the low cost of the unique and ideal vehicle. This vehicle is aimed at young urban professionals who are frequently commuting between work and social life. The ideal occupation ranges from the professional and technical, managers, officials, proprietors, clerical, sales, supervisors, students, as well as farmers or construction workers. In addition, the Tivoli sits well with young professionals who are now seeking their first vehicle. This vehicle is not only spacious, but very stylish from its basic model. The psychographic segmentation. Platinum Motors analysis resulted in focusing on achievers and strivers. Achievers are the high-resource group of those who are motivated by achievement. They are successful, work-oriented people who get their satisfaction from their jobs and families. They are politically conservative and respect authority and the status quo. They favor established products and services that show off their success to their peers. On the other hand, strivers are the low-resource group of those who are motivated by the achievements. They have values very similar to achievers but have fewer economical, social, and psychological resources. Style is extremely important to them as they strive to mirror people they admire. The behavior segmentation. Platinum Motors' vision is not only for the average consumer but for the luxury sector. These vehicles can be seen as luxury vehicles to collect or drop off for clients for special occasions and celebrations. In addition to the sleek design, this vehicle exhibits convenience to the light, medium, and heavy users.
And remember, when you think Tivoli, think I love it.